Hey everybody, what is going on? It's your boy Iz33 bringing you another episode of TFT time. Today we're going to be doing another post-match commentary, and we've got another Assassins game for you. It's a bit different to last time, where last time I took Zed. This game, we sort of changed it up a little. Anyway, we're going to load into this game, and from what I remember, we did very well.
So in this game, I'm
as a
also going to be
whole,
trying out this new
very good. But
arena to
anyway,
see how good it
today
is and how it
is
looks.
actually
This should be interesting. 'Cause
Wednesday,
I
the
have
11th of
not
September,
used to
and
playing ranked on this,
9.18 came
and
out today.
we may see some
So,
new
the new patch
strategies.
that adds Nico's
I'm hoping
help
to try
and the new
my
item
Guardian
system is
Nobles,
now in
maybe
play,
even Blade Gunmasters,
as well as
and everyone in
alterations
this
to a
game
load of
is silver
champions,
or gold
nerfs and buffs to them,
or bronze.
and
We actually get a
honestly
bronze in here. That's a bit of a weird thing
fixing
to
the amount
see.
of damage they do. And thank goodness the Evelyn patch
We
has
are
come
tied
through.
with the highest
Still
rank.
no
We've
Shyvana
got
patch,
4. Everyone
something
else
that
here
I
is
really
gold 4 or
want, but
below.
we haven't got yet.
I'm very near the bottom of gold,
Anyway,
so
it's going to
it
be a
should
while
be
we're
an
loading
interesting
into this
match, to say
game,
the least.
and
So, with
I'd
that in
like
mind,
to
we've
say
obviously
right
got
now, before we even
to
get
get a
anywhere
good
in,
start here.
leave a like down
Obviously,
below,
we do get a level
subscribe
2
if you're new around
starter,
here,
and I really want to go for
and
something strong,
it
something
means a
that
lot
can
to me if
actually
you
win
do,
some rounds.
as the
Now,
more you do, the better
best
quality
choice here
videos
would
I
be
can produce for you
Illusion or a
guys.
Jace
So,
as like
this
good
game, what we're
starting
going to be looking to
champions,
do is
because they
obviously
can obviously build into a
win.
very
We
strong
need to get
unit,
wins,
and from what I
and
remember, I
I
have
haven't
seen a
actually
lot
gotten a
of
first
nobles
place in a while.
still being used,
I
even
do
though
believe I
they
actually got,
have
even
received
though I
slight
got one
tweaks
off
and
screen
bits
last
of
night,
nerfs here and there over the past
finishing
few
up my
patches.
missions,
They're still very
which
strong,
I thankfully
and
did,
you still have
and
Kale as your
honestly
main
now,
squeeze. Like,
just trying to
you have
try
Kale,
a new
you
system. I'm
guaranteed
yet to play
win
on the
most of the
new
things.
patch, so
She
it's
just
going to be
fits so
interesting
well
to
into pretty much
see
every team
what's
comp
good
minus
and what's not,
Assassin,
because I do
although you could make
remember
her an assassin
certain
technically.
champions like
But
Camille receiving
we're
buffs,
probably
so
going to
Blade
go for
Master
this
strategies
game, the nobles,
could be a bit more
and
viable.
obviously I like my noble
Another
team
big issue
a
though that
lot.
I'm having with this game
There is a
currently
very nice solution,
is the fact that only 3
and we're actually
sets
going to get
of
so we've obviously got a
buffs
very
have
good
actually
start here. Plus
received
he has the Rico
the
bow.
9
That is
champion
probably one of the better starting
rework,
items on any
and it's
of the
sorcerers,
new nobles. But this is the arena,
blade
and
masters, and assassins.
it looks alright, I
3
guess.
spatula making
Like, you've got,
tiers,
it's like
or
Summoner's Rift, I
buffs,
guess, where you've got the purple
and
side and the blue
naturally
side.
there's still another
The pattern in the middle is kind
5,
of cool. I
4,
guess the
sorry,
lighting in the arena
yet to
looks
receive that
nice. It's a bit better
alteration.
than what's normal.
And with that in
But
mind,
we
you're
do
obviously
get some extra
thinking,
champions here that
okay,
I'm
so
immediately selling. I
what do
don't
I
want
do now?
champions
Well,
like them anyway. I'd rather have
if I am Riot,
this
I would have
gunslinger and
done
this
all of
Tristana
them
to
at
start off
once.
with than anything
Because
else.
you've still got Glacials, you've still got Knights,
Yeah,
you
I might
still
just take
have
the Trist
Demons.
as like
I just realised it's only
a side character to build up
and Blade Masters
while I have no nobles.
who don't have
That's about
the
it.
9
That's the only
champion.
for now.
buff.
I could take the Graves.
Instead, everything
Obviously
else
go
is
full
on 9
gunslinger,
champions
but
that you can
that's not
obviously
too
craft
useful
with a
in terms of
spatula.
actual
And that
slider
is
abilities.
annoying.
Yes, they do have higher
But anyway,
burst.
what
You
we
can
see
fire
here
a
in
lot
our
of
current
shots,
game, we have
but they're not
our
exactly
recurve
useful
bow
when you
Zed,
want
who's literally
to
just
obviously
there
kill
to do the
everything
most damage
as
possible.
quick as
We also have
possible.
a Graves to fill up
As well as
champion
live.
slots, which is
You need to be able to
really
survive.
the
So
only
having a
use for
decent
him right
front
now.
line is the goal here.
So
we
naturally
need
we have
something
7
like
coins. We're going to
this
reroll
Fiora.
once. We could have obviously got a Cassidin
I
to
could
level
take the
2 right now.
Darius,
And we're probably going
but
to
I'm
reroll
not
twice
going
and get a
to.
Pike and a Kha'Zix and immediately
I
sell
really should have
that
took the Darius.
Pike.
But
that Grace,
we
because
do
we get our
this
Pike
Fiora,
and
who is another
Kha'Zix
noble.
onto the
Does
board,
put us
and
one
now
step
have
closer to having
base
a noble
level
buff early,
assassin buff.
which
Now,
is a good thing for
with
us.
the new changes, it's going to
We
be
are level 3,
a lot
so we're
harder to
obviously
get
going
the
to start
max
seeing
buff,
2
but
plus champions in our shop.
it should be
And
interesting
from
to
that,
say
we
the
should
least,
be honestly trying to,
as
winning.
this team comp does require a lot of good assassins.
Ooh,
Now,
we get a
one
nice
issue that
amount
I
of
have
items
now
here.
with the assassins becoming
Shame that
max
they're not
tier
the
is
best
at
for what we
9,
want.
they're kind of forcing
there
you
is
to
noble
have
buff.
to take both Akali and Zed.
I can stick
And in
you up
this
to level 2.
actual gameplay, it's kind of a
Reroll
good
again,
reason
get another Fiora and
why
a
you only
Tristana.
take one.
But
Because ninja buff is so good, you lose out on the 50 extra attack damage from what I remember.
Unlock it, and
Ninja
we're
giving.
in a good state.
Ninja does
We've got a
give.
fairly decent team starting.
Oh, it's 40%
going into
attack
the first
damage,
round. We should win.
which is
we couldn't
really
make a bloodthirster here.
A lot of damage,
we're not
and
going
naturally, you kind of need that in order to
too good for us.
win.
So this guy has sorcerers.
So this round,
and
we're
we have
losing.
Gunslingers who can just still kill you before you even get a chance
lost
to
our
fire
first
any of your
matchup,
abilities
but
off.
we're honestly going
And
to change that around.
Sorcerer you have
Very
left
sharp,
is the one that doesn't do magic
as we
damage,
do get
so
another Kha'Zix in our shop.
easy win for us there, really.
And we can look to get some more assassins as we do get our level 2 Pike there, whom is my big boy,
We have to consider
Pikey
what
Pike.
we need. We need a Vayne,
So,
we need Lucians, Garens,
naturally,
Fioras
we now need to
early
think,
game to obviously
considering this is going to be a big change to the actual how people play this mode,
and that
we're going to be seeing less of these just purebred tier teams and more of these mixtures of team members. Like,
or we wait till
we're going to probably see a lot more Blade
phase,
Gunmasters, Noble Knights, and Guardians all combined together
BF sword
as a means
put an IE
to
on him.
like get as much profit out of all these champions.
Get like a static shiv
changes
or
they've
a rage
made.
blade on him because he already has the recurve bow on him.
I think we are going to see a bit more Blade Master.
We do win this round, I already can tell, because we've got 3 left against this guy.
We're going to see a bit more Glacials.
And he's just not killing a Trist who's level 2 at this stage in the game.
And whatever else hasn't been received a sort of nerf, I guess.
It's not where I want to be.
But we are going to see
lower down early. So
less purebred assassins and demons and stuff.
We now have noble buff online,
which I get why they do it, because they want people not to just be doing the same monotonous thing over and over to get what they want. And
we're
it's a good change in some aspects, but for me, I don't like it.
We still haven't gotten the one-cost character in the Vayne. She isn't
this
appearing
round
for us, sadly, so we might
we're
have to
doing
change
pretty
up
good.
strats,
We beat it quite easily, and you're probably wondering why I picked up the actual Shen on our board there. Well, obviously we can go ninjas if we want to. We can pick up a Zed, we can pick up the Kali and the Kennen and Shen all together to obviously get
very good, strong setup at the
that
moment.
major buff.
As we come into
So
this carousel, there is
in this shop,
sword there.
We've got a Zed, an Evelyn, and a Katarina all in one.
So we could obviously
I'm probably wanting here the Evelyn more than anything, because that's needlessly large rodded Evelyn.
Which is another option
and
there
that
for
means
us.
a hell of a powerful.
From what I can tell, we are guaranteed at least
now
one good item. Actually,
we are released last,
okay, now we
and
are.
this guy is either going to take the Evelyn,
Rage Blade,
no chance for us to get it, so we go for the Zed. Simple option there. Plus, I do believe we can combine the Zed into a static shiv.
So we're in a good spot
but
right now.
But we do get a Kennen here in our shop.
So we're going to
fit our team comp. Here. We also now get a static shiv. And there's also a Shen in our shop, so we can obviously buy that.
Something of use. The likes of a
Garen, or with that in mind, we're going to naturally go for the rest of ninjas, as well as getting our assassins a bit more.
So we
bubbly.
Actually get the parts
a little
we need,
bit
obviously. Because right
you
now,
understand where that means from,
we've got none of our.
I have a fellow wrestling fan.
Main
anyway, we jump on this guy's sorcerer wild backline.
So
and pretty much kill
win
it.
This round, I already can tell, because
Brawl
they've not killed any of our backline.
Don't know what he's got with that
team.
Literally
just killed this guy before he even gets a chance to kill.
Now we're closing in on the Krug's wave. We've got
Garen,
one more opponent
but
to
Garen isn't my major threat right now.
I don't know. I think I win.
So,
and naturally we're gonna
We're still
hope
hoping
that we get something
the
big. Anyway, we're gonna re-roll our
big
shop and
boy.
then probably buy
However,
XP here,
we keep getting
because then we can
Fioras, which
get another
is
character on the
okay.
board. The
It
only
does get us
assassin
closer
that is
to a
a
level 3.
one cost is
We
Kazik,
also get
so
another Garen.
he is
And there is our
not that
Vayne.
necessary
It took us
to
a while,
get
but we
up
finally
to
got
level
her.
3.
Let's hope we can get
But
some like Nico's help
yeah,
to obviously
I
level
like
her
messing
up
around
quicker.
with our shop
Or
sometimes.
we level up our Fiora to
And
level
this
3
is me
quicker, which would
messing
be
with it.
another big power spike.
Just covering
or we
up
even get our level
the
2
Camille.
Garen.
So
We've
I'm
got a
trying
few
to see
options.
what happens if I do this.
As we sit on a 4-win streak against
And
the guy
it's a
in
bit
second,
weird.
one of
I
us is
forget
not
if
going
this
to be
how
on
this
100%
works.
health. I do believe
But
it won't be me.
I do believe we lose this round. Yeah. We lose to a Z.
I'm not going to be on
a
100%
Z, a
health,
Lucian.
which is
And
okay.
yeah, you see that
We didn't
Cassidy?
lose too much health.
What's gonna happen
We
is
do lose our amazing win streak though.
a magic trick. He turns into
And there
a
go all our
Mordekaiser.
coins.
Yeah. But we do get a Nevlin here. We should replace that Kha'Zix on our team. I'm realizing that now
there's
immediately.
our Vayne. Could stick
And
on
then
the
I
board.
realized I leveled up,
Or we
so
pick up this Garen.
naturally I don't need to, but we're going to position everyone to this
we do also
right-hand
get
side
ourselves
of the screen. We do put
Krug round,
our
so
pike
we
in
can
range of the
build
first Krug.
some more
I
items.
don't know why,
Hopefully we get an IE here,
but we
and
obviously
can stick it
jump
onto either
immediately
the
and kill the
Fiora or
Krug
the
on the far right.
Jace Lucian. And
And
then
that
we
is
go
the
for some
goal.
wins, because we do need some
So
good,
Pike
we do
misses
need some
everyone
good
with his
items
stun.
right now.
Don't know how he manages to do that. And we're going to just kill all these Krugs.
So
Not at
here
once,
is a
but we have just killed
very
them.
easy round.
And that's a big amount of damage there
We
from
do get a giant spell. That is very good.
Evelyn to actually win this round.
We also get another drop here,
Okay, so
which is a recurve bow. Ooh.
we get a chain vest here.
Get a
That can
rapid-fire
obviously be
cannon
good. I
for
can make it into
Lucian. Granted, he isn't known for being a good boy to have a rapid fire cannon.
GA or a thornmail. And we're just checking out the
you'd
guy who
rather
said,
have
I
the
go, I die to
dash
computer.
than anything.
I think he's very new to the game considering he spoke in all chat. And honestly, left because he was losing.
Let's position
He's only on
everyone
76
back into
health.
our corner.
But he had a Void Demon team. All base level. Like level 1. I
could technically
think he
make
had
the
level 2.
Bloodthirster right now
But
for him.
he got a bit
Or obviously Titanic Hydra
wound up by it.
would be good for Garen.
So this guy has
I think it's better
Knights.
if we just
There's
wait
not much
with
more
the
I can
items
say
we have,
about Knights
because we can
other
get
than
some better
they're pretty
items later on.
weak. All
It
things
would make
considered.
sense. This guy has
Like, yeah,
weird
you
team
have
comp.
knights who can absorb damage, and assassins are built for
so
damage.
we get a win here.
Even with just a static shiv on
Pretty
one of
easy
them.
win. All things considered.
See, I'm kind of screwed if I come up
And
against the guy with Hexex.
yeah, we're doing very good.
Because Zed's
Very
the lot
good.
of items.
So, as a whole, we could honestly.
So we reroll our shop after picking up that
put
Evelyn
one of
and
our
do find
characters
ourselves a
onto the
Rengar
board
in it.
now.
Obviously, we're gonna try and pick that up for us, and
See,
yeah,
we might take
hopefully
the Braum.
we win this next
I
set
don't know
around.
if we should take a Braum and go
I do
Guardian,
realise that I
or
forgot
wait
to
out and
shift
hope we
my
get a
entire
Pantheon,
team
but we are
over
going to take this Garen
into
and this other Garen,
the
which is very
position
good.
for each round, and yeah,
So
we're gonna
with that
put
in
the
mind, we can obviously
Zed back on the board as a replacement for the
go
other Evelyn.
for something big.
Because Zed does more
And
damage than
I
Evelyn
like big
base level.
items. As we come up against
So
Mr.
right now,
Highborn.
we're going to beat up this guy who has that
Whoa, Bad Betty. I don't know
redemption,
why I said
but
that.
sadly
Oh, yeah.
his Lucian's
Bam, ba-dam.
not smart enough to dash into
Luckily,
the
we killed his
redemption to
Shyvana
heal
quite
up.
quick there.
But we win. And that guy was, I think, sat in
we win the
third.
round pretty easily. Lucian carried us through it.
Because I'm
We
not
haven't
paying
faced
attention to the
Lufo
scoreboard on the side. I
Kagai
don't really pay attention to
while.
that much.
That is a Gnar quite early, honestly.
I tend to not really
We do get off
bother
another
knowing,
Vayne.
hey,
And we
this
can
guy's
obviously
got
stick,
such and such at the
we're going to
moment.
stick this Fiora on
Especially
board.
when I'm tired, because this was
Because
recorded, well,
Fiora is
very
level 2.
late
We haven't got any other level
in the
2s
morning.
before I get one here.
Probably
I
around
get
3
another,
a.m.
So I'm going to stick you on the board now.
And
You
me
get
at
more
3
damage
a.m.
as a whole.
cannot be asked to talk. Hence why
I like more damage.
I'm doing the audio post.
So we come
so
into this
in our
round
shop
against
we actually get another Kha'Zix
guy
and a
in third
pike.
from last.
Obviously
And our
that is
Lucian gets
very
the
good for
noble
us.
buff. That just is
And
a kicker in the teeth for
I
anyone
think
coming against me. Because
sooner rather than later I'm
going
going to decide I don't want to run
He's just
these
going to dodge and dive and kill you. And that's a lot of damage done early to people,
filling up my bench
good.
and I'm not
Early
using
damage is good damage.
So
As we
this
come to the carousel,
Garen spins to
there
win
is a Vayne there
and
for us.
almost killed
I
our
know
team
one other
there.
guy is going for Vaynes.
Which
if we don't
luckily
get her,
we have
we can obviously
AZ
get
and
Cho.
Pike alive in order
There's
to actually
a Rage Blade part there.
So we go into
good.
the third carousel of the game.
Rage Blade part.
And there is a Pike in it as well as a
Rage Blade part at this point.
cannon. Obviously we want either of them. As highlighted by my
we've
mouse.
got a Rage Blade part. There's two choices here. There's the Sedge or the Katarina.
Bored.
He wants a Sedge.
Because most of the time I never get what I want.
Pretty simple trade.
But we are still sat in first.
I like extra static shifts.
And with that in mind, we can obviously get
people. That's
something
an early
decent.
Leona.
This guy.
We can't stick on the board.
Let's us get our Pike. He wanted the Leona. Probably going Guardian Noble. I don't remember what he's going to look. But there's another Pike in our shop. We also get another Kha'Zix, meaning we get a second level 2 Kha'Zix on our
damage over time. We're closing in on the level 3 Garen as well.
And now we just start to
doing pretty good right now, which is good.
Building up our team.
Apparently.
Because we
come up against this guy again. He hasn't really improved his team. He's
5
just got
out of the
double
6
rapid
assassins.
fire cannon Garrett.
That's including Rengar on our bench. We also
I don't know why you do that.
We need the Katarina or the Akali.
Double static shift though is really good, especially when it's on 2 different guys.
And that would mean
as well,
one
of them has a noble buff. That is
4 ninjas.
Really good. I might get a gun
blade
for
Warwick tries to XE our Pike here, healing up as he does. Sadly, it's not enough for him.
That's good.
And
there is a jinx
we actually finish him off. And
I would have taken
Saislings,
but we do get
from last.
Another Vayne.
We do get another Evelyn here.
So what we need
Very
now
good for us.
is
obviously
either
we're
a
going to buy it.
Pantheon
We do get offered
or a Braum to obviously get Guardian buff. We do have the Leona on the side bench.
Them, and naturally we're going to try and run it into our team comp.
That's all we need right now with this team comp, and that isn't much.
Okay, so from that,
come up against the guy in first though.
Gonna look to get this Cannon and Rengar that's in our shop.
Very annoying team comp.
From there, build up our team comp and have a bit more fun with it. Because we're kind of being run around here, we're struggling to actually get a full team comp as our Pike gets knocked back, ulted, which looked pretty cool from the Jace there. We're actually going to win this
level
round.
2 Vayne there, which is very good for us.
So we're going to buy that Cannon and the Rengar.
I can't argue with, especially when it's for one of the characters we were lacking early game.
Get both of the
it does
wins,
mean that
because
we're
we
very
do get
close to
around
level
7
3
coins
now.
this wave.
So
for this wave, anyway.
Wolf Camp here. We need some good items. Maybe
we got 7 coins. We go into the Wolf Camp.
I mean,
so we're going to buy the Cannon and then the Rengar. Reroll our shop, get a Pike offered to us, and with that in mind, we're going up against the best Wolf round ever.
Which is a spatula.
Literally,
we get a
the
BF
Wolves
sword, though,
are going to sit there for 3 seconds, and guess what?
I do believe
in this latest patch, the time for the assassins to jump has been increased. So instead of it being a straight
I'm going to reroll our shop a couple
3
of times,
seconds,
get another Lucian.
It's now going to be around 4. 1, 2.
And that's it.
And it was
we
the third
do get
second.
A spatula, which obviously we could make a
the assassins were released there. But we do beat this wave quite easily.
Get a chain vest, so we could make
another set of Rico posts and spatula.
We have the Garen already.
Now me being me, I'm obviously looking to use that spatula to either create another assassin.
We could even get another character on the board if we get another spatula.
Actual
this round
decent thing in the form of another
this guy
character
is
on the board.
Our backline pretty heavily.
But we do manage to get ourselves another Pike,
and that hurt.
Other than the one we got before it. And we're now 2 pikes away from a level 3.
Because our front line isn't strong
As a
enough to
whole,
take
we
him.
can use that to get ourselves a bit more
we need
power
to start building
and
up our front
hopefully
line.
win the next set of rounds.
And our front line can be
So,
built up by
continuing on from this, we jump into this next
Fioras,
round
Leonas,
where we are
and
actually
Garens.
annihilating this guy's brawlers and demons from what I
Brawls
remember
used to be a
seeing
big
on that
thing for
screen.
us in this comp.
He didn't stand much of a
However,
chance,
I've
and this is
sorted
the
to
guy
result-
that apparently
started to
went
result for
AFK.
Go
Now,
things
what
rather
I'm
than
doing
the
now is hovering over the spatula, hoping to get a BF
big
sword
boy.
maybe to
Forgot his
obviously
name there.
finish
Braun
up
is very
with the
good.
actual assassin lineup, because obviously I do need 6 of them,
So,
and that guy
right
has
now,
either
we're
come
coming up
back
against this
because
guy.
he's
It should
actually
be a
filled up his
fairly
board,
simple run for us.
or
If
he's
it's
just
not, oh well.
AFK. It's a bit annoying that it doesn't say that he's come back, but anyway, we re-roll our shop there and actually get a Katarina, which does mean we have all 5 assassins, and now we also have another pike, and that does mean level 3 pike,
So we did
which
lose
is
that
a
round,
very
surprisingly.
big
I wasn't
boost for
paying
our
attention
team,
too much to what
even
happened
though he
because
has been nerfed
I
in
was
the
sorting
most
something.
recent
There's a
patch.
Leona,
It doesn't matter when you're on the old one.
and
So, we're going to
we're
obviously
closing
get
in
him on the
getting
board,
another
and
character on the board, 'cause
obviously
we can
try to win the
obviously
next
buy
set of
the
rounds.
XP, which is a
And
good
with that
idea to
Dragon
do.
Claw on him,
Might do that next
the
round.
amount of ultimates he's going to be firing off now has been
Get
increased,
the
because he's
Leona
not
on
going to
the
be
board.
killed
It
by
would
magic
provide us
damage
with a
as
front
heavily
liner.
as what other characters in our team will be.
That being said,
And
we
now
are
we're going to
coming
have the
into
level 3, so more health, more damage, and
the next
easier to
carousel
get his
phase after
ultimate,
this
I
round.
do believe.
This guy
So,
has
we
a
buy our
Ranger
Katarina and our
Blade
pike there.
Master
We
Nooble
get offered
team, which
another
is
Katarina in our shop. So we buy
alright,
him,
I guess.
her, I don't like to assume genders, and we stick her on the board,
I don't
and
get
now
why
we've
our
got
thing
a
was targeting the
full
Shen over
assassin
the Aatrox that was
lineup
literally on 0
as
health
we
in
get our
front of it.
Rengar into the field,
But,
and
okay.
now we've just got to either stick to our guns, because
So
we
come
now
to the
have to
carousel phase,
worry
and we've
about
dropped a few spots.
the amount of
There is a
damage that
Kale
we're
there
going to
for
be
us, though, and
doing,
we're
as well as
outstepping.
taking. We have really no frontliner in this team comp. I guess
don't
our
think
big
we're gonna
bulky
get
boy
her.
is the pike, who can obviously live through a fight, as we do pop this guy's redemption. It's going to be interesting,
I tell a
because
lie.
we should be able to win here.
That's good for us. We
With
can
the
actually
pike
sell
soaking up
the
as much damage as he can,
Tristana,
and our
that's
burst
in
damage
our
being so
team,
high,
sadly.
it's not too hard to win.
For-
Plus, if the pike were to have
for
died
us to
there,
be able to
Evelyn had
stick
ultimate.
this
So
Kale
it's a
and
win-win
Leona
situation
above,
right
so we
there.
have max noble buff.
Now,
That
we're
is
going
very
to the
good.
next carousel phase with a 8-win
And
streak right now.
We're doing fine.
And
We can
naturally,
obviously
I
put
see
Dragon
a
Claw onto our-
Kha'Zix and a Rengar.
Actually,
There
by
are
Leona,
main
you did
targets
good.
here for us to grab up and snap into our team. These
So we're gonna
people are
stick you
taking
on
the
board,
spatulas
and then
and
you,
the
Boom,
5-cost
max noble buff.
champions
I can stick
almost
this on you
immediately.
as a means to
Kha'Zix is going to be
protect you.
taken away from us, leaving us with really
And
just the
yeah,
Rengar
that
as
is
our
a
option.
very good
If we don't get
purchase
that,
for us.
which we're not
Two
going to,
big boys
the
are
best
immediately
option
put
here
on
for
our
us is
field.
either the Sedge or the
Leona's
Gnar.
also
It's a
level
4-cost
2.
champion,
We shouldn't
so a free
struggle too
XP
hard against the next few rounds.
refill,
Like,
and
this is our test
also a
against a guy
piano
with
that's
assassins.
massive. But we do get a giant spell, which obviously can be built
yeah,
into
they're trying to
Warhogs,
assassinate
and we
our
do get offered
Kale.
2 more
However, they're not doing
Kha'Zix,
too good here.
which puts us closer to level 3 Kha'Zix. We do also get a
Ooh,
cannon here.
Our
We're
Lucian's
going to buy
actually
it.
surviving and doing a lot of work
We
for
also
us.
get offered a Katarina. We can buy the Katarina, obviously, to make the level 2 Katarina and put her on the board immediately.
That round for us there.
But we do get offered
Our
the
Lucian
Akali.
did a lot
Now,
of work for us.
me being me, I either
We do get
decide
another
here,
Fiora here,
now's the
so we can
time
obviously
to go for the full
reorganize our
ninja
bench
buff or the full
so that we have
assassin team with
guys
the
that
most
are
powerful
closing in on
assassin
the
lineup
next
possible.
max level.
Now, we just hovered
All
over there,
together.
the ninja buff, and what I can tell
we do
is
need one more Garen
it's
and 2 more
not
Fioras
really that good. Like,
be
it's an extra
in a very
20
good,
damage
nice, tidy spot.
on all ninjas.
So with
But
that in mind, we're
is
coming
that
to
gonna
the
be
next
useful,
round against Rango.
considering
He is just below us with
as our
Knights,
pike
Rangers,
double
and
takes down on his
Glacial.
attack, he actually doesn't
As well
attack
as
that
demons.
Jinx where he should have. But
He has a weird team
I
comp.
still buy the Akali.
Yeah,
Akali
and
is
that's
very
me
good,
saying
and
that.
we get offered a Zed. Now, we
Luckily,
can't take
our Kale
it.
does protect our
and
Lucian there.
I hope you realise what's going to happen now is
and here comes the Kale
flip-flopping between my team
to
members.
protect our
Do I
Vayne.
choose
Shame
the
that
Zed
she's
or
dying
the
here,
Akali?
and we're losing another
Akali
round.
has a better ultimate.
This isn't good. We're
does
dropping
more
so many
damage
rounds now.
the higher level
However,
she
we are
goes,
sat in
and
fifth.
as a whole can be
That's
seen
the
as a little
only
bit better than Zed.
Solace I
So
can
what I
think of
decide
here.
to do here is immediately sell
And
all my
another Fiora.
ninjas.
If we get another
And
Fiora,
I
we've got
reroll
the level 3.
a Zed. One,
There's another
that's once.
spatula here would be
There's
actually
another
really
one.
good for us.
There's another one.
Can
We've just been offered 3 Zeds in a row.
obviously stick that together on a random
And a
champion
Shen.
and sell
And another
champion
Shen.
and have that item
Yeah,
just in our
I'm starting
bench.
to regret re-rolling all my ninjas.
Always stick it
It's
on
not
our
like the
Garen.
game does that when you sell
I
everything
usually
that
stick
you're
silly like
building.
items like Force of Nature and stuff on our Fiora because she's not really there for damage. She's there just a noble.
But I take immediately off
the
Zed, realizing to check damage actually.
3
see
items,
if the Akali does
2
more damage
items
base
and
level
coins.
than a level 2
That's solution.
Zed. And she doesn't. It's
I'm just
still
gonna reroll
in favor of
and
the Zed,
now offers
and
everything
naturally
that
I'm
we
going to
want.
keep him on the board until I get
A
multiple
bit too
Akalis.
late.
Once I
There's
get
Fiora to
maybe a
level 3.
third
I
or
know
a
I
second
rerolled
Akali,
a load of good things
I'm
there.
gonna obviously put her
Which
on the
is
board
my
because she'll
bad.
be more powerful than base.
However, I'm gonna do
Zed.
this.
So what's happening here is
And
we're immediately killing off
hopefully
Raptor's camp. Pikes
we
obviously
survive.
stun them all, and it
I
makes it
powered
so
up
much
our
easier to win.
Lucian to
And the only item we get
maximum
here is a tier.
power.
So with that in mind, we can
In the
obviously
sense
make
that
another
whenever
static shiv,
someone ults against us,
and that's
they
immediately
take
going on
200
our
damage.
most powerful team member in the Pike.
So we're
another
doing pretty
Zed
good
has
here.
been offered to us.
The guy does have the
you're
golem
starting to get a
going
picture about
and
this game.
a very nice
The
Lucian
game's
ult there,
making us kiss its
as well
ass, as it offers us
absolutely mauling
not
this guy.
1 but about 5 Zeds
And
so far since we got rid of all of our
yeah, this is a win
Zeds,
for
which
us.
probably would have gave us
We
a
do
level 3 Zed by
beat
now.
Kappa.
And is offering us
And
every other
he was
ninja in
well,
the
he's still in second.
Because there's another cannon.
There's a Garen. We've got a level 3 Garen.
This game isn't playing fair,
and
if you
now
can tell.
we can look
But we
to
do get a
the rest of
Rengar
these
in
bad
this
boys to
shop,
level
and
3.
we obviously want Rengar.
So
He's a very
we could
nice
have got
character to
ourselves
have,
another
especially
Vayne
when
here,
you can get into
or a
level
couple
3.
of Vaynes, I don't remember.
Level
I know we
3
could have got a
Rengar
level 2
is like
Lucian.
major damage,
But
as we do
we're
beat
doing
this
fine
guy,
and dandy, and
the
that's good.
Exo
We're
Jojo.
slowly
Mojo
but
Jojo!
surely
That's what I think of when I see
clawing
his
our way
name.
back.
But Pike does the
If we
most
come
damage there,
against
over
Pro
3k
Master,
damage. Zed does the second most.
who has that
And
really
you can tell
annoying
we're
Shen,
actually
it
starting
looks
to buy
like.
XP here, because we obviously want to get more
We're gonna
Akali's
actually just
offered
kill
to
this
us.
guy's
Is
backline
currently we're on level
with
6,
our
and
Leona stuns.
the rate at getting offered tier 4
And
characters is only 10%. And at level 7, it's 15%.
This is a win for us.
The extra
A very
5%
easy
offered
win
to
for
us
all
on
things considered.
Akali's is what we're after here.
We
And
kept our Kale alive, and
I really
that's
want
what
that.
kept
So
us
we come up
alive.
against Yon Buck here.
So
This guy,
the
I do
Rango
believe,
guy's
is a
on one
guy
streak.
that was challenging us earlier for first place. He's going Guardian Noble.
So
And
we're
that is a
gonna
very
actually
annoying team
start
comp.
putting some points into XP.
However,
here.
we have
It
actually
would
managed
make
to get
sense to
onto
do
his
so
backline with our
because we
Pike.
can obviously get
And
ourselves
with that in mind, we can obviously
another
start
character
killing
on the
him.
board. And
However,
one
we
character
don't
can
kill the
obviously
Jinx.
be a
That is our
gunslinger,
major
maybe
issue.
a Jinx, maybe an MF
Not
if we get
killing
one
the
in this
Jinx.
carousel
Jinx
phase.
can fire out so
Because
much
we are bottom of
more
leaderboard,
damage
so we
than we
have a
do
high chance
as
of
we get
getting
offered
the
another
5-cost champion.
Akali. At this point,
And we
I'm
come
thinking,
against Pro
is it
Master
time to
again.
stick her on?
Oh boy,
And
this will be
I'm
interesting.
looking at my coin tosses here to see.
A good stun there by
Next wave, I can obviously buy
Leona.
another assassin.
Our Vayne gets the
If you don't get what
Kale
I
buff.
mean I'll be level 7.
And because of
So I
that,
can
we're
always
just
stick another
slowly
assassin on
dodging
the
our way
board.
around for some wins
That
here.
is something we want to do. But you can see here in the damage stat, Pike is obviously carrying us.
We're going to lose this round.
And Zed's
still alive.
close.
That's a
He's
good thing.
3rd or 2nd every
We
round.
just need to
And
outlive
naturally,
one of the
we're
other
ahead
people,
by a bit of health
which
as we come
may
up
be
against
a
this
hard
guy
thing to do.
2 rounds in a row.
However, there is
This time we've
right
actually
here
got onto his
a
backline.
Gunblade.
We
That is
hit the
probably
Jinx
the
for a
best
while, and
item
then we
there was
immediately
there.
pulled off him.
A Gunblade
So
can
2 rounds in a row, we're going to
heal
take an
your
L
team
to the
as well
same
as do
guy.
a lot of damage.
Oh
And
well.
because it's damage,
So,
I'm definitely going to
This
stick
round,
this
there's
onto
either the Akali
our
or a
Vayne.
Varus.
Because
And
she's getting
I like
crushed.
GA.
by a lot of things.
GA is a very good item.
And with the static shift,
Sad
she's
thing
obviously
for
going to
me
get a
is
bit more healing.
I'm third from... Well, I'm going to be the only one released right now. By myself.
We can sell him.
And
Actually,
the option
we
here
can
for
sell
me
him.
is only really the Akali or the
Buy
Katarina.
XP.
So I take the Akali
And
because
either
that
Kale
means
or...
level 2 Akali. Level 2 Akali immediately can replace
We'll definitely stick it on
our
Mate.
Zed.
She's a higher
He's
level
getting sold. Static
than
Shiv
our Kale.
can now be placed on her.
It would make
She's
sense
now
to.
our most damaging team member.
So right
And
now
I can obviously
we're up
give
against
her
the Kappa Curry, the guy just
some
above
items.
us.
I want to give her
He has the
Swordbreaker
golems,
because I don't want her
and
to
that
receive
is
attacks while
annoying.
she's in people's backlines. And we're going to level up our team here. Stick another Kha'Zix on the
here
board.
comes the damage
Obviously, we
from
now
the rest
have
of our
that
team.
sweet L shape
We're dropping out
on
our
our
Leon
bench
rules.
or our
And our
board.
Vayne's actually just
And
sustaining here.
that does signify
She's
that
just
we can
taking this
obviously
guy's
do a
damage,
bit more
and we do
of
not
a
eliminate this
wrap around the entire enemy team. We do come up against Jeanbok here, the guy that's in second. He has
Sure,
that
it'd be good
annoying
not unplugging
jinx,
our
but
mic.
luckily our Katarina spins the wins on him. And Akali did the most damage that round. Yeah, you start to realise why I picked up the Akali instead. So, now we're going to pick up the Rengar.
Okay, so
get a second level 2 Rengar.
what we can do now is hope we survive
we
this
could
next
technically
round,
put
because if we do,
Titanic
we can
Hydra
obviously
on
buy
someone.
Dissolution and
we do.
also buy XP
Me
and
being
stick
me, I'd
another
like
Leon on
Titanic
board.
Hydra. It
Leon
probably
is
would have
doing
been
work
smarter
for
to have
us
chucked
here.
it on Pike,
And we get a fake guy.
as he had more
That
health.
is very good for us.
But
It is a
Akali
Blitzcrank,
obviously
which is
is
going to be
more of a
annoying.
burst damage character. She has
As
the
well on their
Qs
team,
that do a
so we
lot
can
of
obviously
damage,
stun
and
up the rest of his
honestly
team.
is a very good champion. Anyway,
And our
we're at
Lucian's
the stage
stunned from the
5-5.
corner,
We come up against
dealing
the guy in
damage
third,
for
who's
some reason.
starting to build up a win
He
streak.
hasn't really
He has his Void Brawler team comp here, and our assassins are not amused.
There is actually a lot
So
of low health guys.
what's
in this
happening
game.
here is these brawlers are so tanky that we're struggling to beat them.
Here.
And the Volley Bear and the Blitzcrank
finish
gank up
fourth.
on our
we
team
actually outlived the other guy. That is very good. We
and
could
naturally
have
beat
won
us.
that round, honestly.
But we
got
do
kind
come
of
up
unlucky
against
there.
a dragon.
But anyway, that's going to be the end of
A
this
dragon
video. If you enjoyed it, leave
with
a like down
Gunblade,
below.
and with that in
We probably
mind,
gained
we can
about
obviously
6
stick
LP
on
for that game.
another assassin because we level up our
Leave a like down below. Subscribe
nice
if you're
little
new around here, and I'll see
Kha'Zix
you
to
guys
level
later.
3.
Peace.
And